Hey everyone, my name's Emma Hodges and I'm a senior here at Florida State and I'm getting my undergrad certificate in emergency management and homeland security. So that's why I'm in Dr. Dillane's 4391 class. And I chose to talk about the role of non-governmental organizations in disasters. And I chose this topic because I'm interning at the Leon County Emergency Management Office this semester, and I've gotten to work with our local NGOs. We call them COAD here in the Big Bend, which I'll talk about a little later. So that's why I chose this topic. So non-governmental organizations are also referred to as NGOs, but also VOAD, which stands for Voluntary Organizations Active in Disaster. So NGOs, or non-governmental organizations, can take many forms. They can be small local community groups, and all the way to large international organizations that work in many different nations. They are groups essentially that provide services to people who are affected by disasters or emergencies as well. They can be healthcare providers, educational institutions, religious institutions, charities, or even your local social clubs. So these groups provide important services to people that are affected by these disasters, like opening and managing shelters, search and rescue operations during the recovery phase, the response phase, spiritual and psychological counseling to people that just need some help after an event like an emergency event, and even things like pet care, like housing your pets when you have to evacuate your home. So during disasters, NGOs, non-governmental organizations, they can work in partnership with local government entities, or they can work independent of them. It is important, however, that local NGOs do maintain relationships with the local government organizations, so that during times of disaster, there's already a relationship in place if someone needs to call or contract help out. And that way, during times of disasters, there are no unmet needs, and they know that all the services that need to be provided have been out there. One of the most widely known NGOs in the United States is the American Red Cross, and they are an example of an NGO that provides services during times of emergency, but also just year-round, like the blood drive that you see on campus. Our local NGOs are in a group called the Big Bend COAD, so we use COAD instead of VOAD for Community Organizations Active in Disaster, and together they provide services to the Big Bend area. And the Big Bend is a non-official area of North Florida, right here in Region 2 of Florida. And they provide services and make sure there are no unmet needs during times of disaster or emergency. So some of our local organizations that work with our COAD group are the Kearney Center, Second Harvest, 211 Big Bend, City of Tallahassee, Big Bend Homeless Coalition, and a bunch of other various counties that we work very close with for the Big Bend. So this is their logo and a list of organizations that they work with closely during times of disaster.